Do you want to know how to make an 80s banger with a funky bass line? Sampled brass stabs? Jazzy, slick chords? Lush vocals and harmonies? Well, you've come to the right video. This is how you do it. If you want to skip straight to the tutorial and breakdown part of the video, I don't blame you. Use the chapter markers for that. But it's important for me to tell you the backstory to this song. Here, my friends, is a CD called Story of Love with a band called EasterDay. This CD was released in 1997. I was part of this band. This was a Christian pop rock band. We toured with this band in Norway and Sweden. And the third song on this CD is the song featured in the video today. On the CD, the song is called Change. Now I've called it Shine, but it's the same song. I wrote this song, the lyrics and the melody and the chords, in 1994 when we rehearsed with the band before doing our first live show, and we debuted the song in 95 on stage. But in the 30 years that's passed since we released this CD, I've always thought about doing some of the songs again with the skill set I have now, with the sound options I have now. So today is the first video of hopefully many where I've revisited some of the music I made for this band back in the mid-90s. However, before we record anything, the song must be there. The melody, the chords, the structure and lyrics. So let's go through the chords here. I'm going to skip the intro for the time being and go straight to the verse. The song is in the key of E flat, and I'm pedaling the bass during the first bars, meaning I'm just playing the same bass note while I'm changing out the chords. And we start with the E flat, and we go to an A flat again with the E flat bass, and back to the E flats. Weight of my belief in kept coming back to me. Once a belief in a thought, deceiving the truth. And this is how we played it back in the day with the band in 95 and on the record as well. But this won't cut it for this type of production, which I'm done now in 2026. We have to jazz it up a bit in the chords. And here's what you're hearing in the finished production. So instead of the E flat chord, we'll do a B flat suspended instead. Listen to this. The weight of my believing. Standard. Suspended B flats. Much more interesting, much more texture. It sounds more sophisticated in a way, and it is. So we're going to do it something like this. Weight of my believing kept coming back to me. And instead of the E flat now again, we're going to do a B flat. Once a belief in a thought, deceiving the truth. Not that. Once a belief in a thought, deceiving the truth. We'll do a D flat with the B flat bass instead. Da 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 da. It'll sound more unresolved. It feels like we have to go from here to the next step. It seems logical. And that's the key thing here. We want to bring the listener along. So if you just do those, let's call it plain old boring triads, which just follows the root note or the bass, it won't sound as interesting. It won't sound sophisticated enough. And that's why we were changing out stuff here and there, again from my original composition. So from the top on the verse, da 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 and we'll go back again, but instead of the B suspended fourth now, B flat suspended fourth, we're just doing a standard B flat, but again with the E flat bass. Da 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 da. And now we'll land on the A flat bass. Da 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 da. And instead of holding this now for 2 bars, which we did previously in the first round, we're now going straight into a C suspended with a G bass and we'll do a couple of diminished chords here. D diminished and to a B diminished with a B bass. And over to a C minor 7, which starts the pre-chorus. So this is again done to add texture. Once I believe in a thought, deceiving the truth. That was my original composition. Now we've changed it up a little bit. So in the pre-chorus we have a C minor 7, F minor 7, B flat, and G minor 7. That's the boring way, so to speak. If we instead do a C minor 7 and a F minor 9, so we can hold that G note, and even one more time, C minor with a B flat bass, so that now we're holding that G note throughout the first 3 chords of the pre-chorus, which again adds texture and tension, and it sort of feels unresolved because we're going towards the resolve, which is the chorus. So the C minor 7, F minor 9, C minor with the B flat bass, and the G minor 7. But now we're going to do a diminished chord again. The B diminished with a B bass. So sounds more interesting. Da 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 da. A standard G sus4 and G major at the end there. A lift up towards the chorus, and we go through those G suspended and G notes at the G chords at the end there, because the chorus also starts in C minor 7 as the pre-chorus did. So we have to do something just before that to make it feel like a lift into the chorus. So as we're growing older, clinging to memories is something we hang on to. If we'd only been stronger in those days. And we're into the chorus. And the chorus goes like this. I have to sing it an octave below here. All of my early days are gone. I finally made a change from boy to man, and gone is the kid who was unsure. By now he's gone, you see. The future is behind my own personality. I'm here to make it shine. Make it shine for you. So the chords here: C minor 7, F minor 7, B flat, E flat, C minor 7, F minor 7, and we go to a C suspended fourth again with a D bass and a G7. Da ba ba. Repeat. Do 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 do. F minor 7, and now we come to the 4 last bars. A G suspended with D bass. And that diminished again, B diminished, and back to a G suspended and G and we're back to, or we go into a little bridge before we repeat the verses again. B flat chord with a C bass, F minor 9 or C minor chord with an F bass, and we land on a E flat suspended chord here with a B flat bass and a B flat, and we're back into the verse. And on the second verse, I do some variations on those E flat and A flat chords. But we're going to start with the standard E flat chord and do some little tricks with the notes here. So we have E flat major 7. And we have E flat, A flat, and A flat major 7. So the verse number 2 starts with da 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 da. You hear the difference? Da 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 da. That's a plain one. Da 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 da. Again, to add texture. Da 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 da. You remember that one? But this time we do it a little bit different. When you come to this da 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 da, a little Christmassy thing there. So we go down to a C minor, C minor, F with an A bass, B flats, F major, and F minor 7 with a B flat. Again, to create tension, and it just sounds nice in my opinion. So from the top, ba da ba da 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 da. So the way to my da da, and so forth. And the rest of the verse and pre-chorus and chorus is basically the same. So this is how we do some few chord changes to add tension, to add some interest for the listener, and to jazz it up a little bit in this, again, pop segment. So let's break it down first, and I'm sure a lot of you will agree that the bass is very prominent in this track, a classic Moog bass, of course. Here's how it's done. And the bass, well, that is the MiniMoog from Arturia, a modified preset of the mirror bass, Man in the Mirror, Michael Jackson. I have the play mode on high, so when I play a note, hold it and take another one above. That will glide over into that, or you won't hear the attack of the sound. That's how I've set it up. And when it comes to recording this, there's a lot of notes, but they're not planned at all. I just go with the flow, play whatever the chord takes me, what I feel is right at the moment, and a lot of punch-ins. There's no way I've recorded this from start to finish in one go. I record a part at a time and go back and edit stuff if I'm not happy. So if you take a couple of notes from the chorus, the C minor 7 to the F minor and to the B flat. Here I do a lot of stuff like that throughout the song, just mimicking what they did in the 80s for some of these types of recordings or bass lines. Something like that. And the intro. Something like that, just go with the flow. If we take a look at the drums here, let's solo that and a little bit of the bass from the beginning of the second intro. It's really not that much going on. We have the kick, we have the snare, we have claps and some woods and some shakers, but it's not that busy drum track really, and that's important because there's a lot of other ear candy stuff going around, flying around. So I have shakers and woods on the same track, and some of these are looped, and I have some one-shots here and there, and I have some drums scattered around in the different tracks, but nothing too fancy. It's all about getting it to be funky, so I can't overload it with too many drum sounds at the same time. This is in many ways the way I've recorded stuff. I lay down some drums, I've layered down some bass, and then I start with the chord bearing elements. And in this case, it's of course the two layered piano sounds, which you've seen in detail already, but here they are finally mixed in the arrangement. This is the one you didn't hear in the tutorial. This is the one from the tutorial, and this is mixed or layered an octave above. If you go to the second verse here, you can hear those small notes, which makes the chords major seventh chords. That's a little Christmassy thing I did, remember that? So these are the two pianos, very compressed to really make them compact and sit well in the mix. Remember, these are the only chord bearing units throughout the song, so these have to be heard good, but at the same time they can't overwhelm the arrangement or the production. That's why I also have high passed them, one of them quite a lot, so they're not very bassy, so to speak. So these are the piano parts. And then we have some guitars. Just a funky loop in the beginning of that first intro that will never be repeated, and then we just have a couple of few fills throughout the verses. And then we have the synth sounds, and there are some of them as well. Let's go straight to the chorus here. So that's the chorus, and the most prominent thing here is that classic Fairlight's R1 type of sound, which in this case is not coming from the Fairlight. It's been synthesized on a Roland D50, which I've sampled. So I'm actually here using the TAL sampler with that sound. And I use these to fill out the background vocals, but remember from the piano part of this video where I told you that I wanted to keep the 9 notes in the chords, the first 3 chords of the chorus, that G note, if you remember back. And this G note is also playing in this synth sound to really enhance that 9 feeling of the chords. It adds more tension. It just feels nice having that 9 note of the chords layered on top of everything. If I take this away, everything lacks depth. At the end, I cut out that 9 notes in the chords again, because we've heard it a lot of times up until this point. So now it's time to change things a little bit again, providing interest for the listener. The end listener is always my main goal here. I'm having a good time while I'm doing this, so the journey for me is important, but it's also very important to have the end listener in mind. I don't want to bore the end listener. I don't want to bore my audience, so I have to provide some key interest points along the way. I'm here to let it shine. So that's the chorus, and in the verses we have a lot of bell sounds. So these are a mix of my D50. Some of the sounds you can actually hear, it's the staccato bell, the classic preset from D50 in here, but also some sounds, bell and string sounds from the UVI Emulator 2 library, which I've used I won't say a lot in this song, but I've used it for good measure because it has some really nice Emulator 3 samples. That's the sounds I've used here. Not the Emulator 2 samples or sounds, but the Emulator 3 layered sounds from the UVI library. And a little nice brass sample there at the end of the first round of the verse. There you have the key elements, the key ingredients of this arrangement in the DAW, how I put this all together. Well, I hope you liked this video, backstory and breakdown tutorial on how I've remade one of my old songs. As always, I'm Espen Kraft. See you next time. Cheers.